Time flies. You get up in the morning, do your thing all day long, and go to bed at night. Then you wake one day to find that more than 2 decades have passed in barely the blink of an eye. Rip Van Winkle himself would be mightily impressed. The changes that have taken place over the last 20 years or so are staggering. Technology that did not even exist in the final part of the 20th century has come and gone. Gray hairs that were only emerging then have achieved dominance and turned white. The external world and its internal counterpart are radically different from then to now, as the river of time flows on incessantly. It is the end of work as we know it. Age-old models of working have broken down in the space of 2 decades. Career paths look nothing like they did in the days before phones got smart. And yet there are perennial concerns that have remained steadfast. Questions like, what was I born to do? And what is my calling? Continue to intrigue us. The ongoing search for answers and the processes by which we explore are as vital and consuming as ever. As co-authors and friends, we embarked on a journey together more than 20 years ago. Our first book, Repacking Your Bags, Lighten Your Load for the Good Life, represented the initial step in that journey. The central message of repacking was that each of us needs to develop his or her own vision of the good life, which we defined as living in the place you belong, with people you love, doing the right work, on purpose. And having done so, must then repack our bags so that the only burdens we carry are those that really assist us in getting where we want to be. What we did not fully realize at the time was how much repacking would become a vital life skill, not only for us individually, but for us in the broader world of work and relationships as well. By examining our own lives and asking ourselves the question that started it all in repacking, does all this make me happy? We discovered individually and together that many of the choices we had made around place, work, relationships, and purpose were indeed contributing to our overall sense of well-being. But some of them needed to be reimagined and repacked. As a result, we have both made a number of significant changes in our lives, some external and others of a more introspective kind. Through it all, we have carried on the discussion that led to repacking. We have remained deeply intrigued by what it means to live a good life, and what people really need to be happy. Our conversations on these issues have ranged far and wide. We have talked with each other, with colleagues and clients, with young children and older adults. To our initial surprise, the one component of the good life that has consistently come to the fore has been work. While we have seen that relationships, place, and purpose are essential to people's overall sense of satisfaction, we have rediscovered the degree to which people's feelings that they are or are not doing what they were meant to do impacts their overall life fulfillment. And now, drawing upon that work and informed by another decade and a half of questioning and reflection, we have come to this book, Work Reimagined, Uncover Your Calling. The central notion we explore here is the deep hunger people feel to find meaningful work that allows us to express our gifts and connects us to something larger than ourselves in purposeful ways. In short, the phenomenon of calling. Uncovering our calling is what we have found best enables people to experience fulfillment in all phases of their lives. What may be most surprising is that if we can fully embrace our calling and consistently bring it to all that we do, then really, for all intents and purposes, we never have to work again, at least insofar as we commonly identify work as something that is a chore, or which we only do to get paid. When we operate from a powerful sense of what we are called to do, then we are not, as the saying goes, simply making a living. We are making a life.